Hey, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. I am musically malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. We are in the 2025 album from Jon Bellion called Father Figure. It has been something really special for me. This is track number 10, Modern Times, featuring Jon Batiste. So we'll get into it. Listen to the song together, maybe make a few comments along the way, and then on the other side, we'll do a deep dive into the lyrics. So make sure you hang around for that, but let's get into the song. Some James Brown stuff, huh?
Meditation or medication, I don't know anymore. Education, incarceration, I don't know anymore. There's a line, I think we crossed it. No way over, under all around it. Not the life your mom and pa lived. Arms and legs inside is right, 'cause this is modern times in America. Brother got some money and lost his sense of mind. Times in America.
Oh, dude. Jon is all over the board in the best sort of way through this album. He is just making what feels fun and right to him. I just feel all these different, I don't even know if it's different genres, almost just different time periods. Geez, and I don't know where to place this. So let me know in the comments what kind of feel that is like 80s pop-ish. I don't know.
If you don't got no friends, she walks away.
Little Michael Jackson.
If you don't got no bill, don't knock on the door. See your brother say to the cell phone frame, she knows it. And I don't know anymore. There's a line, I think we crossed it. No way over, under all around it. Not the life your mom and pa lived. Arms and legs inside is right, 'cause this is modern times in America. Brother got some money and lost his sense of mind. Times in America. Sister got some money and lost her sense of mind. Times in America. A tale as old as time. Modern times in America, mass hysteria. Everything blaring on my radio, on my screen, make me wanna go in America. They got the money.
Oh, dude, there's some soul on this, dude.
Oh, America. Oh, we got some money and lost our sense of mind. In America, in America, in America, in America, in America, in America, in America,
Holy crap, dude. Hey, I don't know if y'all are on this with me. Glory Sound Prep holds a special place in my heart. But dude, I am vibing to Father Figure. I think Father Figure is taking it for me. What I want to do, and we'll probably do this with every artist. It'll be a little daunting, but I think it could be fun, is on a live stream, because I try to do a live stream at least once a month. Might need to do more than that. for Patreon. But what I want to do is when we've wrapped up an artist is I want to go through and basically do a tier list of all of their songs. And then we can do a tier list of all the albums. But the way I want to do that is like play little snippets of the songs, so we can refresh ourselves and then rank it, and then we might move them around as we go. But that would be a lot of fun. Wow. Okay. Let's hop over. See what they have to say about this song. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong song. Let me get over here. Okay. The song Modern Times in America was originally registered on ASCAP with Jon Batiste as the performer, featuring Bellion, Tin Rock, and Pete Nappy as composers. Who is Jon Batiste? I'm assuming guitarist. Oh, I've seen this guy in a few things. I think that he has singer, composer, multi-music extraordinaire. He is the band leader of Stay Human, a house band of the talk program The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Oh, really? That show's not around anymore, right? Or they're on their last season or something. Does Stay Human have music outside of that? So I've seen Jon Batiste on something else, and so I had looked him up because I was like, ooh, we might be able to get into his work. I think if I can remember right, yeah, I think he has a lot of albums that are just, okay, yeah, look at this guy. Let's see. This probably isn't going to look great for you guys, but we'll get the point across. He has these albums that are primarily from, because I kind of just sampled and went through some of them that are just instrumental. And so obviously he's a very prolific musician. And then I think some of his later stuff are even intermingled within some of this stuff. He has more lyrical. So might go through a few, but what did they say the name of the band? Stay Human? Stay Human. Let's see. Doesn't look, I guess, right here. Stay Human. Okay, so it's not quite like a traditional band in the sense that we can just go through their albums and things. All right, well, that's interesting. So, when the track list for Father Figure leaked, it was uncertain whether Modern Times was the same song. Even though it featured Batiste, it was all but confirmed in the trailer for Father Figure, which I need to get around to watching. By the time you're seeing this, I might have it up on Patreon. We did the trailer for Glory Sound Prep before we launched into Father Figure. I didn't necessarily do, honestly, I just forgot. So, but I do want to see it. So where Modern Times in America flashes on screen word by word. That's cool. Later, songwriting credits became available for each track. The credits for Modern Times matched Modern Times in America by Jon Batiste exactly. This is what my brain looks like when I'm worried about the future of this country for my children in a song. There's no inherent political statement. It's just like an American anxiety attack. I love the way Batiste repeating in America over and over and over has this disturbing, unsettling feeling to it. Sort of stirs something in me that I love to blast and see people's reactions to. It's on some no, it's not all good, and I don't know what to do about it stuff. Yeah, I understand. So, meditation or medication? I don't know anymore. I wonder if he's saying like he doesn't know which one to do to deal with what's up. Yeah. I don't know anymore. Education, incarceration. Okay. Wow. So he doesn't know, should he meditate or medicate? He doesn't know, do we have education or incarceration? Meaning obviously with the school systems and things like that, like there's some stuff broken. Now, granted, I'm blessed to live somewhere in the Southeast, where our school system is actually really incredible. I live in a small town, and so we have one elementary school, one middle school, one high school, and they're not very big schools, but they're some of the highest scoring schools in the state. And we don't even have buses where I live, and there's a few reasons for that, but it does tend to draw families that are very involved, because you have to take your kids to school and pick them up for school, or at least have a close-knit enough community that you can find people to help accomplish that. And so, my kids get a really, really wonderful education, just a great friend group, but it's not that way everywhere, for sure. There's a line, I think we crossed it, no way over, under, or around it. Not the life your ma and pa, which is just a statement of like, it's just the truth. Like, you got to face it. So this idea, which is neat, tying in the idea of a line that we crossed. You can't go over, under, or around it. Not the life your ma and pa lived, arms and legs inside this ride. Cause that's such a cool line, and cool way to think about like something that's turbulent and dangerous. And just like it's a roller coaster, because it immediately jumps into modern times in America. Brother got some money and okay. Which I don't know. I don't think he's speaking about anybody specific here. Maybe he's just talking about like one of the challenges is that we have been successful in America as Americans, and that, it's that whole quote. What is it? Weak men create hard. Oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher it. Somebody pull it up. Weak men create hard times. Let's go with this. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. This cycle, right? So war calls to strength to have to come out of people to want to achieve. And then out of war, when we actually get back to living, these strong men then go and create something. And then good times can lull us to sleep and create weak men. And then weak men will create hard times. And so I wonder, it's kind of speaking to just this, since this idea kind of encapsulated in this brother, and there's, because it mentions sister as well. Yeah, down here. Sister got some money and lost her sense of mind. He just didn't want to leave anybody out. If you don't got no funds, she walks away. If you don't got no pill, don't knock on her door. She a robot slave to the cell phone frame. She knows it, and I don't know anymore. If you don't got no funds, she walks away. I don't know if he's talking about like, the heck is the word? I don't want to say hookers, but that's what I just said. Prostitution. Thank you. That's the proper word. If you don't got no funds, she walks away. If you don't got no pill, don't knock on her door. She a robot slave to the cell phone. She knows it. Let's see what this says. Because he could also be speaking to like a pill in the sense of like promiscuous sex, And if you don't have a pill, like is it morning after pill? Meaning like just running around, sleeping with whoever. And then this idea of like a kind of an emptiness, that it's if somebody who's only interested in you if you've got money. Because again, John's constantly speaking to a purer nature of things, a deeper, more meaningful life. This line references how many women and sometimes men in the world will only date married people for their money. This does bring up the debate of should only the man provide money for the, but that's not a topic for this website. That's funny. He's like, please don't comment below. This is talking about a few different things. One meaning is society, that we shouldn't hook up with women if we're not going to let them abort the child or use birth control. Another much more general meaning is if you can't provide for someone's addictions, you don't deserve to be in their lives. I think it's probably more just an indictment on a loose culture. It's like if you're not ready for the responsibility of building a family, you should probably be careful about running around having sex with everybody. Based. And then obviously a robot slave to the cell phone frame. I don't think he's just trying to be hard on women here. I think he's just using this. I mean, obviously he understands the part that men play in all of this as well. There's a line. I think we crossed it. Okay, so that's repeating. A tale as old as time. Tale as old as time. Modern times in America, mass hysteria. And it is a repetition, right? I mean, America's not the only place in the world to go through these cycles. Kingdoms come and kingdoms fall. I mean, I hope that America can continue to be prosperous and fix some crap that's wrong with it. We're all part of that, right? I'm an American, so we all play a part. Everything blaring out my radio on my screen. Okay, so all the news, all the junk that's going on make me want to go, ah. I love the hysteria of this song too. It almost gives me, which I don't like, I only remember seeing a little bit when I was a kid, Rocky Horror Picture Show, but I don't know why that just the manic nature of things and just the craziest. I could imagine kind of like a stage performance with this song, and it's just like stuff's going everywhere and there's just this, but adding in just these ad-lib lines and stuff is just fun. I mean, it's obviously it's a deep song and can, I don't know. I guess that's the power of music, right? To put this idea of thought and introspection and to kind of address a reality. It's not like we're talking about past events. We're talking about now, dude. And just not knowing exactly what to do about it. And the reality is there are some that are called to fight on the front lines as far as in Congress and in politics. But we're all called to fight in some way by managing ourselves, and then that which is within our influence, our children, our spouses, our families, and then beyond that, our communities. And if each and every one of us takes our own agency to be responsible, to be able to have conversations with people that don't agree with us, that don't look at things the same, but let's find common ground and a common good and fight for those. It's never going to be super simple and super easy. That's the point. You have to fight for ideas. You have to fight for what you feel is right, but let that fighting be in good nature with ultimately, let's decide on the things that matter most and build, a world and a nation that people can ultimately just build their lives in peace, right? I think that's what everybody hopes. Well, I hope you feel better now. Modern times in America. Hey, what's in your sphere of influence today? Let's do the best that we can with those things and ultimately trust God with the rest. And all will pass away in the end. And in the end, all will be made right. So thanks for joining me for this one. I hope to see you in the next one because we're eating good.